You're better off dead, bottled up. Get it off of my chest, get it off of my chest. I can play hard, catch me at the bar. You fuck me with the star, 'cause I can play hard. I can play hard, whiskey and cigars. You're watching from the bar. I can play hard.
10 seconds remaining.
Hey guys, we're finally back here with our next quarterfinal match. It is Invasion MUFC versus the Fallen Ones or Feed. Feed was the name was given to us. Feed from Singapore. They are a Singaporean stack according to the admins, but they made it all the way up here into the playoffs. They'll be going against Invasion MUFC, of course. MUFC, a TI3 invitee will, of course, well, be the favored ones. Anyway, I'm your host, Slice Sender Sonora. Going to be casting here. Gods is still unable to make it up here, but he probably could try catch the next game or so, depending on the situation. But anyway, it is the GEST June main event, and this is the quarterfinal. Best of 3. Loser goes home. The winner will be in contention for $1,000 US. So it is Western Digital, Corsair, as well as Dota Talk. Big shout out to them, Gigabyte, the biggest sponsor of this. I mean, it is their tournament, so big shout out to them for sponsoring esports, and of course, big round of applause for the Dota Talk admins who just stick around and just make sure the show runs as smoothly as possible. I'm just here to lend the voice, and well, MUFC, they're gonna ban out Lifestealer as well as Visage, and the Singaporean guys, they're gonna ban out Batrider and the Wisp. As always, you know that I like to vote for the underdogs. Although I know Winter and Gang, they are pretty good. They're pretty good. They're really good, and they are the favorites. Many of you guys are fans of MUFC, but hey, the Singaporean guys, they might actually maybe take a game off, or maybe even win the series, causing an upset here. It is possible. You never know. So we're gonna see what the Fallen Ones can actually do. And Shadow Demon will be the first pick up here. Treant Protector will be the first pick from the Singapore team, and Nature's Prophet immediately picked up here by MUFC. And I always get confused with MUFC and Orange because both of them are really talented Malaysian players, and as a result I tend to mix up their roles a little bit and forget what hero is played by what player. But hopefully that won't be a problem this game. And of course I don't know anything about Feed apart from that they are from Singapore, and that's all the admins could tell me. So alright, yeah. So yeah guys, this is the GEST, and yeah. So yeah, Weaver's gonna pick up here. So a lot of Weaver and Treant nowadays. There's 4 games in a row I've casted that has a Weaver. So, and every round the Weaver won. Was it right? No, that's 3 games. 3 games that I've casted now, and the first 2 today, Weaver won. So we're gonna see if Weaver can continue his winning streak here. The Treant Protector and the Weaver is a very devastating combo, and of course I'm pretty sure Winter knows everything about this. Is he gonna do it? I'm not so sure who Hebe is. I'm just gonna ask the admins who he is.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve
Alright.
time.
Alright, so Slug will be banned out here, and Darkseer will be removed as well. As always, I'll be keeping the chat near me. So you guys, if you have any problems, any issues, you know, spikes, lags, sound problems, tell me now, and I'll try and fix that up as soon as possible. But don't troll me, of course. And yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
And it's gonna be a Queen of Pain ban here. The Slug ban, iffy, but I can understand why they want to ban it. Slug is a really annoying hero to deal with, and with his Dispel, there are really very few things that can lock him down. And Treant Protector, he doesn't want to get his root dispelled, so they're gonna ban out the Slug. Slug's pretty good against Weaver as well because the pounce, Weaver can run at 522, but if the pounce keeps you there, you can't really run out of Slug's range. And if you can't run out of Slug's range, your 522 isn't gonna do you much good. So, and they ban out Tinker, so no Tinker for MUFC. And we're gonna see who are going to be picked up here by MUFC. MUFC, they do have the Shadow Demon, which is a good hero. Yep, there's gonna be a Sand King. So this is a pretty popular pick among the Malaysian teams, I realized. Even Orange does this draft very often. They give Ohio, the Prophet, they have Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, who's that support player? I forgot the support player, but anyway, SK Sand King will be played by Net. So Oh yeah, Extinct or something like, yeah, it was Extinct. So yeah, they do play the Shadow Demon Sanking support, where they have the dual roaming to banish, the disruption setup to allow Sanking to come nearer for the Barrel Strike. Barrel Strike is pretty damaging at level 1, it stuns for a pretty long time, 2.17 seconds, and that's slightly longer than a Savant stun, I guess, or Avenge stun. So it's a pretty long time, and it gets you in position for a body block. That's one of the most important things about the stun, I feel. And of course, Shadow Demon sets it up perfectly, so it's even easier with the disruption illusions. So you're gonna see if anything does happen here. And yeah, there's a tree game here, and I'm rooting for the stand-in. Rooting, saw what you did there, and yeah, Pudge. So some of you guys are calling for Pudge. I'm not so sure if it does happen. But yeah, hopefully I can see a Pudge. I mean, a Pudge is always interesting to watch. Dandy Pudge is being the best, but there are a lot of Pudges as well, and Black actually does play Pudge as well. Maybe it's in pubs, not so sure, but Pudge is a fun hero to play, no doubt about it. No, I don't play Pudge myself, but it is a nice hero to draft or watch. I love supporting a Pudge as well, because Pudges are just a monster to deal with proper snowballing. So Fallen ones will be going for the Earthshaker. Earthshaker we saw played very well by Mineski earlier on. The Fissures just doing work with that extended range. If you noticed earlier, that extended range really cost a Tide Turner there. And well, it's gonna be fun here. A Lashrak picked up. So is it gonna be a farming Lash, farming Sanking? I've seen this triple combo a lot of times right now to know what's going on. There is going to be either a farming Lashrak or farming Sanking. In some cases to farm the Sanking up so as to get the Blink Dagger up early, the Arcane Boots. Just allow the Sanking to go into the game with the Barrel Strike and the Epicenter at hand with the Blink Dagger setup. And Lashrak, of course, he can take on the farmer later on. They can let him take it at the start as well. The disruption with the Barrel Strike into the Lashrak stun is a very, very solid combo. Triple disable. Very amazing. And picking on solo targets, so we're gonna see how MUFC decides to run this, especially now they're against a Puck. A Puck with the AoE silence, the coils, gonna be restricting movement quite a bit, and the silence, of course, looking to catch Sanking out of position. This does tell me that, well, the Sanking will be needed to farm up the Blink Dagger, because if he tries to go in there with the Barrel Strike as well as the Epicenter, it's a very high chance he'll get hit by the Grim Coil, he'll get hit by the Raining Rift before he even gets his spells off. So, and they're going to be banning out the Gyrocopter. So no Gyrocopter thus far has been banned out a lot as well as picked up as well. So hopefully we'll see something different here in this game. I see a Pudge going out. Maybe you guys know something. I don't know. So still going to be waiting here. Fallen ones. What's the last ban going to be? And they have 5 seconds with 33 left on that extra time. They do need another carry. That's what I feel they should have. We're gonna see if he goes for an off-lane Treant Protector. We did see that by Mineski earlier as well. The off-lane Treant Protector is actually pretty decent at dealing with this kind of threats, because he has the living armor, he needs the levels, and he can survive pretty well because of his high base damage. He can deny, he can last hit pretty well. And once he gets up the levels of living armor, it's not something you really want to deal with. And a Storm Spirit ban, wow. So Storm Spirit is going to be taken out here. They feel that MUFC might decide to run a Hauntrash Storm Spirit, or yeah, but no, I don't think so. It could be a Hauntrash hero right now, and we're going to see what it actually is, because right now they don't really have a solo mid per se. So is MUFC going to go for more of the mid game aggression, or are they going to go for something more late game orientated? Gives Hauntrash player one of its heroes he can play, the Anti-Mage. Well, could be the Faceless Void as well. We're gonna see how it's done. Put up the Sand King in the middle, or even land a Lashrak. Lashrak in the middle does work out as well, and in rare cases a Nature's Prophet. But Nature's Prophet probably going to the offlane, probably going to the jungle. You're gonna see how it's done. But Spectre is a possibility as well. Spectre will be pretty good at destroying Treant and his Earthshaker buddy there, because the Desolate as well as the Radiance, if he does pick it up, is very good at eating away those living armors. So you're gonna see how it's done. I mean, even Punk will suffer from that, but MUFC gonna be deliberating a little bit more. 115 or 1 minute and 15 seconds. Let's see how it's done. And MUFC, what's Winter? And it's TFG actually doing the drafting here. So not so sure if it's Winter's draft. I'm pretty sure Winter's inputting his knowledge and insights into this, but he's probably going to respect TFG to some point. Nope, go for the Dragon Knight. So that's going to be a solo mid Dragon Knight. That's the hard carry if you call it. But Dragon Knight is not someone that can actually dish out some serious damage unless really farmed. So it's gonna be a solo mid DK and the Sand King Lash SD on that triple lane, very scary, and of course the off lane Nature's Prophet. Now meanwhile, Fallen Ones, what are they gonna pick up to, well, seal deal for their lineup? It is a Shaker, it is a Treant, it's a Weaver, it's a Puck. They seem to know what they're doing. They have been playing along the current meta game, so to speak. But what is their hard carry of choice gonna be? That is important. I hope they do not run. I hope they do not run. Do not run of a number 1 Weaver, roll 1 Weaver. That's gonna be quite a problem here. I hear calls out for an Outworld Destroyer. It's possible. Yeah, it's actually pretty okay, I guess. The pure damage is gonna be doing really good against DK. Sap away his mana, prevent him from using the Brief Fire. No, it's gonna be a Juggernaut. So the Juggernaut, bitches. It's gonna be the Juggernaut, and well, it is a semi-carry of sorts, and he is pretty good with his magic immunity, so that's going to be a good counter to the MUFC lineup. So pretty smart draft from the Singaporean boys here. So we're going to see if it actually works out. It's the important thing here. Invasion MUFC, they have a strong draft, but the Living Armor could throw a wrench into the... They could throw, well, they could throw a wrench into the plans here, MUFC. Like I said, guys, they are the favorites. Fallen Ones or Feet, however you like to know them. They stand a chance. They have reached so far in the quarterfinals. There's always a little chance.
Good.
Alright, so once again, guys, I'm host Lysander Sonora, and Gods will be joining me in maybe the next game. That's what he said, and he'll probably join me in game 2. So yeah, probably be there by game 2, and he has a little stuff to do now. So once he does that, he'll join me in game 2, and I won't have to talk to myself. I can talk to you guys as well. So alright, go jump into the game here very quickly. We're going to run through the picks and bans. Oh, not picks and bans, I mean the heroes playing. And it's going to be Dark Wish, going to play on the Treant Protector, QWERTY. Where's QWERTY? Oh, QWERTY is head on middle. So QWERTY is going to play on the Puck. And it's going to be the Seductress. Seductress on Juggernaut. And Utopia is going to play on the Earth Shaker. And Nameless is going to play on the Weaver. Over onto MUFC, guys. Do I hear cheer? It's gonna be Hontrash player playing his Prophet, and Hebe, who is also known as Linked. Big shout out to JK, who just told me that. Winter is gonna play the Sand King, and Armageddon TFG gonna be playing 2F and Good. Is gonna be playing on the Leshrac, and FZY is gonna be playing on the DK. So I'm not so sure how you guys like to call him. I mean, I just call him FZY as I see it. I'm not so sure how to call the names because they always change it around, swap it around. By the way, Hontrash player, the hard carry player, will be playing on the off lane Nature's Prophet. So we're gonna see how he actually does against the Weaver as well as the Shaker. So it's a dual lane, Shaker, Weaver, and Hontrash has to be very careful not to throw his life away. He may be Hontrash, but he certainly isn't Dota trash. He plays a very good game, and well, now we're gonna see Ling already blocking up along with Winter. A lot of wards actually do block up the camp, and we're gonna see if this one actually does as well, or does it just keep tabs on something? I'm not so sure, but anyway, they gotta plop down the ward, keep vision on his rune and this general area. And then our Treant Protector, he has a bunch of sentries. Is he gonna plop it down right away? I reckon he would. The minute he sees the camps are not stacked, yeah. He's like, oh right, there's a ward here, so I'm gonna break that ward right away. It's gonna be a Juggernaut as well as Treant Protector, and I don't get these masks. They're all really bad looking. And it's gonna be a pause out here from Utopia. Probably mouse problems, something. I'm not so sure what the issue is. And no Shaker. Oh wait, but change up the overlays. Yep, that should be good now, and it probably won't mess up with. Yeah, it will mess up with the overlay that we have. Yeah. Alright. For you guys wondering, yes, I am Lysander. If you guys don't know, it's right over here, top right corner of the screen. My name is there. And Nature's Prophet. Hontrash player does reconnect back into the game. Are we gonna get a go now? Well, hopefully we do. Purely Pino trolling me as usual. You guys are just trollish, but hey, that's why I like to chat. I'm a little bit of a troll myself, and Kappa is one of the funniest things I've ever come across in my life. That's the truth. Anyway, we're gonna be playing best of 3 here, MUFC versus Fallen. Winner does proceed on into the semis. They will be playing against. The winner will be playing against. Wait, let me think about it. Who's gonna play? Actually, the winner will play against Dreams. Yeah, the winner will play against Dreams, or if Dreams loses their game, is their opponent. Otherwise, yeah, it'll be Myth Trust and Mineski later on for the semifinals. That's what I heard anyway. So at 10 p.m. there's gonna be Mineski versus Myth Trust, and right now it's MUFC versus Fallen. And if they win this, they go fight on Dreams versus another guy. But Dreams has the upper hand there. They are, of course, the favorite to win. But if Fallen does win this game and take us all by surprise, then yep, they will go against Dreams or the other team. We're going to see how it's actually working out here. There's still DC out from the Weaver. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Reading chat, you guys are just epic. Gorilla having an orgasm. Okay, I'm not so sure about that, but yeah, Mineski won the previous game 2-0. Stitch TV bottlenecking default. The download speed, I'm not so sure, but it's not lagging on my side if that's your issue. Yeah, it's not lagging on my side. Yeah, I honestly agree that the default mask for Juggernaut is the best thus far, and I agree with that for the Rubik one as well. I like default Rubik the best, and oh. I see some of you guys are actually saying that MUFC versus Myth Trust will be the finals. So yeah, it could be that. I'm not so sure, but alright, I guess now's a little bit of a time for chit chat as well. And we're gonna see a long pause, I think, coming out. Weaver hasn't reconnected back in, so I'd just like to know what you guys well, what's the favorite game you've played recently? What's your favorite hero? Yeah, favorite game other than Dota that you've been playing, or perhaps favorite hero. I guess we could start with those. Excited to know what you guys are actually doing. And well, one of my favorite heroes, of course, Rubik, Zeus. You guys know, you see me play it quite a bit of times. I should show some Zeus replays from time to time, but I like Rubik a lot. And who else do I usually play? I generally play support role, but I kind of feel that I have a hidden talent to carry. I don't know, but still, if talking about favorite game recently, I recently started watching The Last of Us gameplay walkthroughs on YouTube, and I actually really enjoy the story. It's really good. Without spoiling anything, I can just say that the characters are full of character. They are really good. They have emotions, they have backstories, all really well done. And well, we still have more pauses here. I'm not so sure what you guys want to hear about. And this 2-minute delay does make it a little bit hard for us to actually communicate face to face. Yeah, and well, you guys tell that story of 026 in dreams. Well, alright, for you guys actually wondering where the 026 meme does come from, is of course Dreams in the East qualifier, where they made some rather bold statements on their Facebook, and well, afterwards they got their asses handed to them by LGD China 026 in spectacular fashion from the Chinese, and well, that's where the meme comes from. And yeah, it's been a mark on their record ever since. Well, Dreams has reshuffled the players, half of the team isn't who they used to be, and well, I can't really I kind of feel sorry for them, but in a sense, I really can't stop but laugh because you guys just make it such a big deal. And of course, the newest meme in town is 322, so I'm sure all of you guys know about the 322 YOLO solo. If you do not know that, ask the chat, they'll be more than happy to tell you about the Root Sandstorm. Yep, that's how the chat works, guys. That's how the chat works. And every game has its downsides, yeah? Yeah, still waiting. Still waiting. Still can't get back. You know, the minute I bring this into the intermission, we will immediately have a rejoin. You wanna bet? You guys wanna bet? Changing connection. Yeah, be back in a minute. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. What are we? I don't have any books near me. I can't do any Harry Potter reading. I don't know, what should I read? Well, yeah, probably not gonna do any of that reading. Tell the story of that 0.26. I told that already, and yep, this is what I said. The 2-minute delay does cause a little bit issues with regards to this, and